And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. The day is finally here, Clark, for both these teams. Opening night. Man, I'm glad to have you with us, folks, on 2K Sports.
Glad to be here as well, Kevin. It's always exciting to tip off a new season. Never gets old or tired. I know these guys have been looking forward to this game for a long time, so let's go.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Williams. Reed with a screen for Williams. Pass to Reed. Lee in the post. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Lee's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Williams with the ball. Hughes covering. Back to Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Here's Hughes. Pass to Lee. Plays it up and banks it in. He has 7.
Oh, what a feed right there. You gotta love the unselfish attitude.
Lee's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Williams passes to Galloway, and there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Reed with a screen on Hughes. Williams attacking, and it's Williams finishing it off.
And this is what you love seeing. Williams using those young legs to his advantage on the attack.
Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Lee up top, wide open look. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
There's Galloway. Outside Williams, back to Galloway. Just 5 on the clock. Shot on the wing, and it's Foster with the rebound.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Here's Dantley. Reed with the rebound.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Here's Potapico, and the shot is good.
Look, you'll take that shot every time up the floor.
Warriors leading by 3. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Hughes, the pass to Lee. Hits the front of the rim and out. Williams with the ball. Bounce pass from Morris. And Potapenko gets it to go. Potapenko's got his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Morris. Still yet to score. Pass to Williams. Clock at 6. Here's Potapico. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Right in the heart of that defense. Found a way to convert.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Dantley the pass to Hughes. Lee outside. Lee with another miss. gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Pass to Williams. Foster against Morris. Now Reed. Here's Galloway, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Now Hughes. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win challenge, perhaps a way to put it. But one of them has got to win tonight.
To Dantley. And here is Hughes. Hasn't made one yet. On the wing, Lee to stop the run. Shoots the three. Potapenko with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Galloway to pass to Morris. Here's Galloway. 5 to shoot. Lee with the block.
Stifling the offense in close. I love how he got right into their business there.
Pass to Dantley. Back to Miller. Golden State moving the ball around. Hughes kicks to Lee. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now here's Williams. Releases. Stolen away. And now here's Lee. The fast break opportunity.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Pass to Potapenko. Williams looking over the floor. Now here is Morris. Drives to the hoop, and Morris throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And Ben Gregg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now, here is Miller. No scoring in this one. Dantley the pass to Hughes. Foster is screen on Williams. Here's Hughes. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Inside, Hughes can be very dynamic. I mean, his athletic ability gives him a lot of options to choose from. Williams passes to Galloway. 5
And it's off from three-point range. Golden State's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Pass to Lee. Hughes against Williams. They now take the lead. Hughes got his second basket of the game.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Now Reed. Back to Galloway. The rebound by Dantley.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Galloway. Morris outside. Galloway taking his time here. Tries a three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Lee outside. Lee with another miss. Morris outside. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Galloway. Morris outside. Outside, Williams. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. The Warriors leading. Now Foster. Hughes with it. To the inside. And it's Foster finishing it off.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Started.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Pass to Booth. Here's Penberthy. Here's Potapenko. He has 6. 6 on the shot clock. And here is Morris. Penberthy passes to Williams. No good. That would have tied it. Here's Beck. Driving the lane. And the basket is good. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Oh, good touch from the interior. That's a high percentage shot.
Gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Down low, here's Potapenko, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Odobenko's got 8.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Here's Beck. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Here's Williams, trailing by 5. On the wing, Morris. Pass to Booth. Morris looking over the floor. At the top of the key, Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Booth. Warriors with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Beck. Back to O'Neal. The Warriors making a switch here. .35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Hansen. Here's Morgan. There's 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. There's the 3. Rebounded by Chambers. Here's Beck. Pass to Bullard. Can't hit from in close. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Warriors on top as they end the first quarter on a 12-4 run. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
Morgan can't hit it. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Here's Bullard to the paint. Down it goes. Nice one there from Dantley. Dantley's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Being at 44%, pretty reasonable. Pass to Morgan. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. To the right side. Here's Ben Berthy. Here's Morgan. Still scoreless. Off the mark and a bad shot there.
The only place for shots like that are in shoot-around.
Exactly. I mean, that shot is one he shouldn't even think about taking.
Butler in the corner. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Padgett. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
In that height, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Warriors leading by 5. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Beck passes to Butler. From outside the arc. And the Warriors miss again. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Morgan. Defended by Butler.
Masterful work in the pick and roll.
Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Beck. They set the pick. Here's Bullard over Booth. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Morgan, defended by Butler. Morgan, the pass to Penberthy. Clock at 4. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Miller. Here's Bullard. Outside Butler. Here's Bullard. Still without a basket. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Hansen, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
And so here is Golden State. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Timeout called the Warriors.
Fans, make some noise for your
Dantley the pass to Lee. Down low and stolen by Williams. There's Penberthy. Hughes covering. Pass to Williams. There's Galloway. Just 5 to shoot. Reed with a screen on Miller. Here's Galloway. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Warriors leading. Miller outside. There's Lee with the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Foster. Bank shot. No good. Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Galloway. Pass to Reed. This one for 3. And Lee pulls it down. Golden State's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Now here is Miller. Golden State moving the ball around. And the Warriors miss again. Galloway dishes to Williams. With the drive, and it's slammed in by Williams.
And we know Williams can shoot it, but he can do this as well. Great 3-level scoring ability.
The Warriors trailing. Hughes gets to Lee. No good again that time. Gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Pass to Williams. Here's Galloway. From beyond the arc. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Galloway's got 5.
Not as easy as it looks to find your man wide open like that. Yeah, I just love how alert Hughes is. Super talented guard who knows when one of his guys is open.
Here's Ben Berthy. Nothing on the board. Lee with the steal. Miller outside. Pass to Lee. Fires from deep. The rebound by Booth.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
And here is Williams. Picked by Reed. To the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Reed's got his second bucket.
And this is the strength of Williams, his ability to navigate pick and rolls and find his teammates.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Teams changing it up here. Warriors trail by 4. Lee passes to O'Neal. On the wing, Hughes. Here's the screen. To the inside, Foster. Banked in off the glass. Foster's got 6.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Here's Galloway. He's got 5. Morris outside. Pass to Williams. Driving in. And the shot goes in. He's got 6.
And Williams may be 6'2", but he seems to play much bigger than that.
A tight game here in Los Angeles. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. No good from Lee.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Reed. The Warriors pull it in. Now Hughes. O'Neal a screen on Williams. Hughes kicks to Jeffries. 6 to shoot. There's a good screen. Hughes, good.
Streaky from deep. Don't let Hughes get going now. Larry can put up points in a hurry.
Gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Morris outside. Here's Galloway inside. Here's Potapico. That's good. And so Galloway with the assist. Galloway has got 3 assists now in this one.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Warriors trail by 3. And here is Hughes. Pass to Jeffries. O'Neal on the wing. Here is Jeffries, covered by Morris. Lee outside. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hughes against Williams. Right side, Reed. Pass to Galloway. From deep. Struggling getting it in. That's his 7th miss in 9 shots. Here is Jeffries. Down low. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Potapenko. The Warriors making the shot. Reed kicks to Williams. Reed with a screen for Williams. The tray. The Warriors pull it in. Pass to Hughes. Here is Jeffries over Morris. Jeffries can't get it to go. Galloway, the pass to Williams. Back to Galloway. There's the screen to the inside. Here's Potapenko. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Potapenko's got 4 this quarter.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Some changes for Golden State. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the half. Pass to Beck. Here's Bullard. Guarded by Reed. Fades and shoots. And that one drops for him.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
There's 57 seconds left here in the second. Here's Galloway, defended by Bell. To the middle. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
Pass to Bullard. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Bullard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Reed with a screen on Bell. Here's Galloway. Misses with the tough leaning jump shot.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's Beck with 1 on the clock. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Up by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. At 50% in a decent groove. As to Potapenko. Warriors with the rebound. Dantley's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. Golden State moving it around. Hughes against Williams. Back to Lee. 6 on the shot clock. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Galloway. Pass to Potapenko. Over Hughes. Potapenko, no good. The Warriors trailing. Hughes kicks it to Foster. On the wing, Lee. For the lead. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Out left to the wing. To the middle. And Reed throws it down.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Warriors trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Lee with the stuff.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Williams. The Warriors making the shot. Reed in the post. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Dantley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hughes, the pass to Miller. Down low. Hughes with it. 7 points in the game. That's a 2 from Lee. Buries the jump shot. Lee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Got just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room. It's a break. Williams finds Galloway. Inside. Now the Warriors moving it up. There's Lee with the 3. Lee with another miss. Williams passes to Reed. Floats it up for Reed. And stolen by Miller. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. There's Galloway. He has 5. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Hughes with it. He's guarded by Williams. Now Hughes. Out to Miller. It's stolen by Morris. One-on-one here. And Morris throws it down. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Hughes. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Potapenko with the rebound. Potapenko's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Galloway, defended by Foster. And Potapenko gets it to go. Potapenko's got 16 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Timeout called the Warriors. Chambers is checked in for the Warriors. Howell comes in for Miller. Warriors trail by 3. Lee outside. It's up a 3. Rebound by Williams.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Galloway. 7 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. 2 points. That one goes. Galloway's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Warriors have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. It's tipped. Hughes against Williams. Pass to Reed. Here's Galloway. And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Warriors with some changes. O'Neal comes in for Jeff Foster. And it's Bell in for Larry Hughes. Outside, Reed. They set the screen over O'Neal. Reed misses. Warriors trail by 5. Back to Lee. Trying to get something going. And the Warriors miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Potapenko. That one misses. The Warriors shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Chambers the pass to Bell. To the inside. And the basket by Chambers.
When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
Gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. checked in for Williams. Outside, Reed. Here's Benberthy. He has yet to score. Pass to Galloway. Shot clock at 5. Shoots a 3. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Chambers, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game.
One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up. Gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Pass to Morris. Here's Benberthy. Now, here is Morris. Here's Galloway. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Howell passes to Beck. Golden State moving the ball around. There's the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. Beck's got 6.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And now, York Anthony.
Bullard, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Number 35, Blake Bullard.
Pass to Potapenko. Here's Benberthy. No scoring in this one. Down low. It's intercepted. A solo fast break. And Beck gets it to go. And now a 4-point Warrior lead.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Here's Galloway, defended by Bell. Galloway kicks to Reed. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Now, here is Bell. Guarded closely. Out to the wing. Fires from 18. Morris with the rebound.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Galloway, the pass to Penberthy. Morris outside. Just 5 to shoot. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Warriors leading by 4. It's Bell on the wing. Pass to Howard. And the shot goes in from Bullard. Bullard's got 6 points.
Pick and roll really is about timing and execution. Well run.
Timeout. Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Some changes. Jeffries is checked in, and it's Butler in for Raja Bell.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Booth. Here's Morgan, defended by Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hansen, defended by Chambers, and it's blocked.
You aren't scoring on him at the rim. Forget about that. No way, Jose.
And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Warriors ball.
Warriors leading by 6. Here's Beck. 8 points for him. High post shot. The rebound by Booth. Booth's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Hansen. Here's Morgan to end the run. Connects from three-point range. Morgan's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Jeffries. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Morgan, defended by Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Morgan. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Warriors shooting 43% for the game. 1:03 left here in the third quarter. Outside Butler. Lets it go from deep. And he stays with it. Here's Penberthy. It's good. This game is all even. Penberthy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here are the Warriors now. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Bullard. The rebound by Booth. Booth's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Morris. Bucket is good. Morris has got 4 this quarter.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
.23 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Beck. 8 points for him. Inside, here's Bullard, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Bullard's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Lee outside. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Padgett.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
On the wing, Williams. Covered by Lee. Pass to Penberthy. On the clock. Here's Padgett. Williams, that's for 2. Misses the wing chair. And here is Hughes. Now Foster. Hughes, the pass to Lee. That misses off the backboard.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
They get it back. Foster, and it's Foster finishing it off.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Padgett following the score by Golden State. Williams' shot is off. Lee outside. Off target from three-point range. Gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Penberthy. To the left wing. Here's Padgett. Now Williams, three-pointer, and it's Foster with the rebound. Lee outside. Again, the miss by Lee.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Here's Padgett, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Hard work rewarded inside. Love to see that.
The line for 2. Padgett.
The first free throw is good.
You know, he's somebody his guys like playing with because he does whatever is necessary to win.
Potapenko's checked in for Hansen. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Golden State's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Hughes, the pass to Foster. Here's Lee. That shot off the mark. Williams with the defensive effort. Here's Padgett, defended by Foster. To the middle, it's deflected. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Six to shoot. Here's Williams, and he converts the layup.
No, he didn't. Did he just break out the finger roll? That's nice.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Hughes with it. Pass to Lee. Over Williams. Hughes kicks it to Foster. Here's Lee outside. Hits it from three-point range. And the Warriors lead by 1. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
On the wing, Williams. They set the pick. Into the lane. Here's Penberthy. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one.
That is just a fantastic read right there. All about sharing the wealth.
Kept alive. And it's Foster finishing it off. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Now here's Williams. Here's Potapenko. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Outside Williams. Here's Potapenko. Five to shoot. From 6 away. It's rebounded by Golden State. On the wing, Lee. He's guarded by Williams. No good from Lee. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Free throw good. Lee. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Here's Galloway going inside. Here's Potapenko. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Potapenko's got 20.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
The Warriors shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Lee outside. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. And Morris throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Timeout, Warriors. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed the team. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Golden State moving it around. Pass to Hughes. Here's Dantley. Miller outside. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. And the Warriors lead by 1.
And how fluid is Miller on those catch-and-shoot opportunities? Immediately rising up there once the ball touches his hands.
Williams dishes to Galloway. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
The Warriors shooting 40% from the field. Miller against Morris. Here's Dantley. Here's Hughes. Off target from outside. Gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Williams finds Galloway. Leans off the left rim and out. The Warriors trail. From 10 feet out, here's Dantley. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Refusing to give up on the play. Grabs the loose ball and then sends it back.
Gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Reed with a screen on Hughes. Outside, Reed. There's Galloway. Hughes covering. Pass to Potapenko.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Warriors?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. The Warriors shooting 32% in the fourth, perhaps looking a bit tired. And it's Foster finishing it off.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Potapenko. Bounce pass from Morris. Here's Reed. Good. Nice job down low.
What a game. This lead just keeps going back and forth.
Extremely competitive, partner. No question about it. Good stuff here.
The Warriors shooting around 41% on the night. Here's Dantley. Now Foster. Here's Beck. Pass to Foster. Puts up a deep three. Reed with the rebound. Gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Here's Galloway. Hughes covering. Reed with a screen on Hughes. And he drives in. Yeah, count it. Warriors trail by 3. Now Miller. On the wing, Hughes. And he banks the layup in.
Not shying away from the moment. He embraces taking and making the big shots.
Gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. There's the pick. Miller there for the rebound. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Deflects the pass. On the wing, Morris. Hughes covering. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Warriors trail by 3. Okay, time for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors gave us some information. Unfortunately, it seems he has a strained hip. You can imagine the kind of discomfort that causes. It could have gone either way, but he's going to stay in the game. Coach wants him on the floor, and as you would expect, he wants to be out there too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
You know, you learn a lot about yourself through these long rehab processes. There's a physical component for sure, but I think mentally and psychologically is where the real challenge is. I have no doubt he'll return, and my guess is he'll be better and stronger than ever.
Williams with the rebound. Getting 49% on the game. They'll take that. 58 seconds left in the game. Reed. Oh, what a play inside.
With the game as tight as it is, big points there.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting not great, 40% for the game. And here is Hughes. And it misses. And now we've got the intentional foul. Lee's checked in for Larry Hughes.
Third team foul. Substitution for the Warriors. Number 8, Michael Lee.
Doubled by Lee. Outside Williams. Here's Reed. Jacks up a 3. It misses. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Lee left side. And stolen by Williams. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Number 2, Jay Williams.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
And the young guard, Williams, is an exceptional talent, an explosive player who plays with a lot of energy.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Timeout called the Warriors. 9 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Miller, right side. Takes the three. It's off target. And so the home crowd treated to a win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you later on.